Hi, my name is Beatrix Jackson, and I'm going to be talking about the permafrost today. So, what's the permafrost? It's ground that remains frozen for at least 2 years, and it's made of typical ground things, and it can be found both below the ocean and just on land. The permafrost is typically in Arctic regions in the northern hemisphere, and it's 25% of exposed land in the northern hemisphere. It can have continuous or discontinuous distribution. Permafrost is composed of the active layer, which is the top layer. Then there's talic and wedge ice. When the tops of wedge ice melt, thermokarst lakes form. And they expand from rapid heat conduction through already thawed bodies of water. So, climate change is causing warmer temperatures, especially in the Arctic, and the permafrost contains nearly half of all organic carbon stored in soil. So, when it thaws, it releases CO2 and methane into the atmosphere, and this creates a feedback loop, as we can see in the diagram in the corner. The thawing of the permafrost can cause landslides and other geological hazards in addition to damaging ecosystems and biodiversity. One of the most interesting impacts of the thawing of the permafrost is the release of viruses and bacteria. And this happened with anthrax in Russia. In 2016, a northern region had its first outbreak of anthrax since 1941. 90 people were hospitalized, a 12-year-old died, and 2,300 reindeer also died. And the outbreak occurred just weeks after a 90-degree heat wave. During the heat wave, infected carcasses in the permafrost were able to thaw and spread anthrax spores. And the spores can get into groundwater, which people then drink, and that further spreads the disease. And this doesn't just happen with anthrax. A lot of diseases can have similar spreading patterns. And here's another diagram that just talks about the release of viruses and bacteria and how that occurs. And here are all the sources I used in this project. Thank you for listening and have a great Thanksgiving.